Alright, what's up, everyone? It is your boy, the Doc Green here. If you don't know who I am a content creator that, well, I recently just started content creation. I play Tekken. I mainly played Feng. Anyways, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/the.green. I play Tekken. I play Predecessor, which is a MOBA, and I play many other games like single player games and whatnot. So, anyway, let's get into this. This is the changes I want to see for Feng in Season 2. So I would like to see changes to his heat. So they're changing his heat smash. I am okay with them changing it, as long as Jin gets the same treatment, where it doesn't do this and sends them all the way to China. I'm perfectly okay with that if Jin gets the same treatment and they completely get rid of his heat smash where it sends them all the way across. If for some reason Jin keeps it, I'm not gonna be happy about it at all. I'm not gonna be happy about that whatsoever. Anyway, but what I would like to see about his heat is I would like to see his 442 get just a smidge of tracking, because you can just step this really any way, and it's not very good. Like anyone and their mom can step this move. Hang on, I'm not I'm not doing it right. Am I doing it the wrong way? There you go. You gotta step it like right when it's coming out. But anyway, yeah, so the tracking on it is not very good. It's okay, I'm just stepping it wrong. I'm not a professional Tekken player, so I'm just not. Yeah, see, like you can very easily step it. But anyway, I would like to see that get just a little bit more tracking. Like, it doesn't be like a demon fist like Kazuya's, but I like to see it just get a little bit more. This would be better. Just because no one ever uses it in heat. Anyone in heat with Feng Wei, all they do is use shoulder, because it has way better tracking, and it's just better. It just has way better tracking, and you're more likely to hit it, and it's also faster. It's 13 frames. And then also get rid of back tempo 2. Like, don't really attack. Get rid of it as a heat engager. I know the direction that they want Feng to do is just be this like turtley character that just back combos, generates whiff punishes, or jab, do something, and then back tempo, and then get the punish. Like, that's all they want you to do is just spam back tempo, which is kind of why his back tempo is like obviously really good, but which is why it also has a heat engager. So like if you like do like a down forward one and they block it, and then they go to like jab you, you can just back tempo and do this, and they won't hit you at all. But or do this 1-2 and then get whiff, do that, go into heat. I see the direction they want him to go. It's just it doesn't really work. Like I seen Atif. Is it Atif? No, it wasn't Atif. I think it was Knee. I think I saw Knee do this one time in competition for and he did a heat dash combo out of it one time. He's the only pro player I've ever seen do it, and it's not very good. It's not. I'd rather have this just knocked down, I guess, or I mean at wall splats, but that's. I mean, yeah. It like no one's gonna back tempo at the wall. I mean, I guess you can, but I mean, I never do. Maybe I should. Anyway, and then also what I would really like to see, crap, what was it? Oh yeah. So, this move is useless. That move is completely useless. There's a reason why no one uses this move. It's super slow. It's 34 frames. It is absolutely garbage. No one uses this because even an orange rank player can just jab you out of it. Like, anyone that has eyes that looks at your opponent when playing the game, which is any good Tekken player that it's even decent at the game, will just jab me out of this. And same for this attack. It is garbage. It's 28 frames. Either get rid of it, replace it, or speed it up. Speed both these moves up. I think the and look, even slide 4-3 has chip damage on it. They want you to initiate with this, but the issue with it is that you can't initiate with it because it's so slow. Unless you're like fighting Eddie and you think he's gonna do like a forward 3, and then you just for some reason decide to just go over it and hit him with this. There's almost no reward for it because, for example, Eddie's forward 3, you can just hold down back and then launch him for it. Like why would I use this over a launch? Like there's no point. And the only you actually do get some stuff from this attack. You get a shoulder. Oh shit. Or a guaranteed flip over into Oki, but that's beside the point. It's very situational. And if I'm fighting like a Yoshi, for example, and he's like, you know, getting the back turn, doing his thing, whatever, you know, doing Yoshi stuff. If I like try to meet him in the middle, I'm gonna do forward 2 and pray that he doesn't sidestep it over this, because if I do this, whatever he does, he's just gonna hit me out of it. Like I tried using this against almost every, actually yeah, against every character in the game. Any decent player at Tekken is just gonna hit me out of this because it's so slow that by the time it registers an attack, I'm in the air getting comboed. Like, there's no point in this attack. The only point that it is good at is avoiding lows. Because by doing this, you avoid the low most of the time. There are some lows that hit it, but and then so I like that. See, that changed. Make it different, give it a new animation, something, change the move entirely, or just delete the move because no one uses this. And the only time it's actually even decently good is in heat. And that's 96 damage, right? Amazing damage, but it's so risky. Why would I do it? There's no point in doing it. Same with this move. This is a full-on normal hit launcher. But there's no point in doing it. Because it's so slow. It's 34 frames. Meaning in order to even get a hit with it, there's at least like 20 frames that pass before that hit connects. Because look at the animation. It's like an orbital. It goes up and over, but it hits in the head area. So your opponent has like all day to react to this. Like literally all day to react to this. But yeah, you see the point. You see the point I'm trying to make. But, and then his homing move. This is so slow. It's completely seeable. You can see me doing it. Just like this. And just like this. They're all completely seeable moves. I want this to be sped up. I would like to see this get sped up, be like 18 frames. And I think it'll be okay. That's my only issue with it, because I've gotten hit by a sidestepping opponent. That's when you're supposed to use homing moves, when we're sidestepping a lot. And I like using this move because you know you get guaranteed Oki out of it, right? That's the whole point of this move, is to just get your guaranteed Oki and punish them for sidestepping, which is, I don't even know how much damage it is. 27. Well, that's on counter hit. $23 and 20, so 43 damage for punishing your opponent for sidestepping. Yeah, that's amazing, right? My issue is like I've been hit out of this by characters that have a fast sidestep move, just because of how slow of a move this is. It's 23 frames. It's just so slow that it's just, I'd rather not punish them for sidestepping. If anything, I'd rather just do back four, which is an amazing move, right? Back four is an amazing move, but look, if they're this far away, I have to go for that. But also at this distance, like there's fast attacks in the game that'll just beat out down forward 3+4. They'll just beat it out. And honestly, it's almost not worth going for it, because if I'm going against like a Kazuya or Jin or Dragonov's wall running too. I've done this against the Dragonov, like at this distance or whatever. He just did wall running too, and I got counter hit out of this move, and it should have hit him instead, but instead I got hit by it. And I got fully launched for trying to do a homing move against a sidestepping opponent. So he just did like sidestep running too, and I was like, okay, let me just try and, you know, punish you for stepping, and it didn't work. So it's like I've almost like I can't even punish anyone because of how slow this move is. And then let's see, what else would I like to see? Well, for one, if I want the Power Crush effect to be taken away from this, and give me a back turn 2 launcher back in heat. Back turn 2 heat dash launcher. I want it back. I want it reverted, but take away the Power Crush ability out of it. I think that is a completely fair trade. But at the same time, Ling still has a launching throw, and so does Asuka. And in my opinion, if those two can have a launching throw, why can't Feng have a Power Crush launcher too? Zafina has a Power Crunch launcher as well, I'm pretty sure. Like there's probably a few other characters that do that I haven't even named yet. I mean shit, in fucking Tekken 7, Negan had a Power Crush launcher, and he had it the whole time. He had that the entire time. So I don't see why this is such an issue, if that was allowed to exist in Tekken 7 for so long. Honestly, besides that, I think Feng is perfectly, I think he'd be fine. Honestly, just because like speed this up, because I never use this. The only time I use it is if my opponent is like sidestepping like this a lot, and they're not doing anything. If they're not doing anything, I'm gonna try and just steal my turn and do this, and I'm gonna try and open up my opponent. But if they're like sidestepping and all out like this, but they're also throwing out a bunch of attacks, I'm never gonna hit this button. I'm just gonna patiently wait and try to make them whiff, and hop kick or just back tempo, and try to make them whiff instead. Because it's a lot safer. It's safer to do that than it is to go for my homing move that's supposed to be my counter to them sidestepping. Oh, and also one thing I hate too is how Clive's 1+2 is basically a Feng shoulder, 13 frame heat engager, but it's safe. That is something really annoying. But I guess the trade-off is that shoulder knocks down, and it does, you know, 31 damage. So I guess that's the trade-off. But at the same time, if they're going to allow that to stay safe, then why can't Feng just have a safe shoulder? Honestly, that's how I feel about it, because I like it to be balanced, because because basically the only difference between Clive's 1+2 and Feng's shoulder is that Feng's shoulder knocks down. And if the price for Feng's shoulder knocking down is, see, that's his 1+2 is like minus like 9. This is minus 19. So 10 frames just to have them knock down. I don't really think that's completely fair, to be honest with you. Because look, his 4/4/2 knocks down and it's completely safe. But I guess you're also trading off the damage. And I guess that's where a lot of it comes from, is the damage. Honestly, if they nerf his damage down to 25 but make it safe and not knock down, I'd be completely fine with that. If I'm being honest. Because it's 13 frames, fastest punish, it's amazing. But again, my issue with it is that why is Clive basically allowed to have a safe Feng shoulder? I know it's actually a demon breath style attack. It's just, why is it safe? And then also we have down back 1-2 and down back 1-4. I would like a down back 1 and then 3. Give us a down back 1-3, but make it a. You could make it a low, but I'd rather it be another mid. In order to add, but also make it launch. And make it also a heat engager. But you know, make it obviously unsafe. Make it like minus 14 or something. No, not 14. Do minus 13 or 12. If you do down back 1-3, whatever the animation would be, I don't know what it would be like, but make it a launcher. Because the trade-off for them ducking is only. What are the... Hang on. I'm trying to get the second hit. 15 damage. And... unless they get hit by the first attack, then you can do 38 or you know, at the wall. You know, of course it does this. Wall splats, but my point is, do this. Give us a down back 1-3. Make it a launcher. So that way they feel more threatened to duck. And make it mid, because if they're not threatened to duck, then I can use this and get some better frames, because this is minus 11. That's only minus 2, so it's still my turn. I can do whatever I want. Yeah, I'm only minus 2, so it's still basically my turn. As long as I do something fast, but that way, it's a full mix-up. Because if they just duck every time, then, and I only get 15 damage because they block the first hit, then it's not really worth it. Nothing. Crouch. See, it's not worth it. Especially since it doesn't even do anything. It doesn't wall splat. Honestly, if they make that wall splat, that'd be really dope. Or at least knock down. Maybe not wall splat, but like, if you do this and got a counter hit with it, it used to knock down. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm gonna just do this. It used to knock down in Tekken 7, and you would get a shoulder. I like to have that back, or give us a down back 1-3. Just give us a down back 1-3 that does something useful. Because honestly, a lot of Feng stuff is not useful. Like what I said earlier, this is not useful. This isn't useful. I tried to do those moves out of nowhere randomly one time, and you wanna know what happened? I got floated, and I died. I lost the match because I tried to do this randomly, and I lost the match. And then I tried it with this move because I'm like, okay, this move is slightly faster. Let me try and see if I can do anything with it. Same thing happened. I was in ranked. I was like, it was blue ranks. I just did this move one time, got hit out of it by a Lily, and I died. Oh yeah, and also like, so this attack is, it's obviously really good. It's obviously good. It's not as good as it used to be. I would like them to like meet in the middle on the range on the aerial effect, like on the ground. Because if you look at that, even from here, hang on. Now it's doing it. Hang on. I'm trying to get it to where, because like I like them to extend the range just a little bit, not a lot, not like it was. It was broken with how it used to be. Why does it keep hitting him now? Hang on. You see how the swirls were like right between his legs? I would like them to extend the range like just a little bit, like just a little bit, because this is the safest distance to do it from, which is full screen. Just extend the range a little bit is all I'm asking, just because I can't tell you how many times that I just do this and I get hit out of it. So instead, what us Feng players do is we do this. We use it to end the combo, because it's not good to use anymore as a neutral attack. It's not good to use a neutral at all, because it's just the range got nerfed, and ever since the range nerf, no one's ever afraid of this attack anymore, which is fine. I mean, I think what they should do is give him a different move. I think they should just give him a different move to replace this one. It doesn't have to be the same effect or anything. It can just be a completely different move that he gets in heat. Like, what about in like Tekken 6 when he had that like weird like sidestep shoulder thing that's like in his new heat smash? From the trailer, the last hit of his heat smash, he used to have that as a single attack in Tekken 6. What if they gave that to him, back to him in heat to replace this move? Honestly, I would be okay with that, simply because like this move is so bad to use in neutral, just like this, and just like this, and just like this. Oh shit. And just like that, and just like down, and just like that move. Down forward 3+4. Because you can just get jabbed out of it. Like it. I'm Tekken King with Feng. So if I fight anyone, even in quick matches, I do this out in the open. I get jabbed out of it all day, every day. All day, every day. Let's see, what else would I like? Oh, okay, so I want that to be safe. Get rid of the knockdown effects and just make it safe. Because it's not safe to mix up your opponent with this string by finishing it at all. It's not safe to do it. And I hate that because it's -12, and so if they see me do this, they know I'm going in the back turn because it's unsafe to finish, completely unsafe to finish. So like if I can't already finish the attack, like for example Jin's 2-1-4, completely safe to do and delay it. I want this to be safe to do and delayable. Simply because, but like obviously don't give it the tracking that Jin has, which it doesn't have the tracking that Jin's 214 has at all. But I would like to see it get buffed to where it's safe on block, -9. It doesn't need to knock down anymore. It can keep the wall splat effect, just don't let it knock down. I didn't mean to do that. But anyway, it's just not safe to do. It's way too risky to do, in my opinion. And all of Feng's strings, well, a lot of his strings are not safe to do anyway. -19. Just because this is also a shoulder. But that shoulder does way less damage than the actual, like his real shoulder. Like, I like to see them make this something else too. Like, that's unsafe. Let's see what else. Well, oh yeah, that's safe. It's only -3, which is good. I like that it's -3. His jab string is -13. I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. But like, I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of his strings that are just not safe to do. Like, that's safe, but because it's a high. But the mid is -11. Like, why? That's not safe. That's -14. Well, that's a mid also, but yeah, like a lot of his stuff is just not safe to do at all. That's -12. This is -1,000,000, dude. It's a -1,000,000. That's -12. Okay. But yeah, I would like it to. I like them to change all that stuff. But anyway. For some reason, I thought this was like launch. I thought that was launch punishable. It's -1, and it's -1 on hit as well. Yeah, I forgot about that. Which is really dumb in my opinion. Like if I hit you, I should be plus. Oh look, +8, +8, +3, +8, +8. Well, that's a counter hit. +2. But yeah, those are my season 2 changes I would like to see for Feng. Catch you later.